February 2nd, Monday. I'm dead. That's about the gist of it. I have no memory of how I died, or who I was before then. No family to watch over, no buildings to haunt. I'm defined purely by my lack of existence. No one can hear my voice. Can't hold much of a conversation. Objects pass right through me. Can't leave passive-aggressive sticky notes. As far as I can tell, I'm completely invisible to the living. 5 years of being the reigning charades champion out the window. I've taken to calling myself Aspectu Ortitus, after the two things I can actually do. On the bright side, not having a place to haunt means I'm free to choose where I spend the rest of eternity, at least until I find a medium or an exorcist or something. Most businesses are closed at this hour, so I guess I'll just kill time at this bodega. Okay, can someone explain to me how despite phasing through everything I touch, I can't phase through the walls of this building? Why do I have to adhere to vampire rules? This is bullshit. I've been waiting outside for 2 hours and someone has finally showed up. I slipped through them as they opened the door and I'm finally inside.
Well, turn the AC down, would you? It's February.
I'm suddenly craving a lamb wrap, but seeing how eating is out of the question, I guess I'll just have to spend an hour or so reading the covers off the magazine rack. Mammonomics. As demon influence grows in the financial sector, is it time to consider abandoning the vampire courts in favour of our new infernal overlords? Well, good to see that speculators haven't changed in however long.
That was a Ringham Tassoir with Lullaby for Dullahan. And folks, it's once again an end to the country hour with Wild Dad. Y'all have a good morning, and remember, I'll see you before the
The
sun
magic of
rises.
sports. Mini-golf champion Rolf Cutter has had his medal revoked after a 5-year legal battle over legitimacy of using geomancy to create a slide leading directly to the hole. This one is for the winners, the doers, the decision makers. It's for the breadwinners, the charity workers, the prison labourers. It's for the punters, the schemers, the real motherfuckers. This one is Gobsmock. You know, when you have no visuals, it's really hard to know what those ads are actually selling.
Whoa, hey y'all, it's your boy MC of Spaghetti Foolish here to wake you up in the morning with the latest and clubby hits.
Jesus, is this how people get up in the morning? Count Orlodontist, 10 ways to prevent fang clog. Ugh. The bodega was fine, but it's way too small. I'm going to take the tube to one of the more touristy areas of the city, somewhere with plenty of floating room. Even though I don't get tired, I'd still like to sit down. However, since I'm incorporeal, someone would just sit right on top of me. I guess I should be thankful that I'm not flying to the back of the train car at least. There's a woman reading a manga on the seat next to me, so I decided to read it over her shoulder. It's about a princess on a journey to prove her birthright to the throne. You'd think it'd be filled with action and adventure, but it's really about giving the reader an in-depth look at monocratic politics and economics. Strangely enthralling, though. Camilla Park. Plenty of interesting things going on here. Some magicians are putting on a show at the community stage. Ironically, magicians got a lot less magical when you know people can just pull objects out of other dimensions. Still, if there was a place to waste time people watching, it would be here. Please, sir, can I have a moment of your time?
I told you people enough times, I ain't interested.
Sir, these past 2 decades have given us many world-changing discoveries, but many of us are still looking for the loved ones that left without us. Surely you have someone from the before time you would want to see again.
I made my peace, now beat it.
Order of the Peeping Eye, huh? Well, that was interesting. There's only so many times I can stand in a crowded area before being walked through starts to get to me. Oh shit! Oh shit. Oh, the mouth on the commentators these days. I need somewhere with a little more open space. That'll do it. Man, this city is huge. I don't think I've even covered half this borough. Where's the residential district? Maybe I'll spend the night scaring some yuppie suburbanites. Oh damn, gargoyles. I wonder what they're talking about.
And so I say to him, Carlos, if you get stuck in stone form in that position, you'll be subject of ridicule from many social media posts of teens graffitiing and taking pictures of you, posing suggestively. And let me guess, he did it anyway. Would you like to see the ridiculing posts?
Oh.
Still, it's not as bad as the time he took that sabbatical to Germany and flew against the time zones. Lost an entire night of flight at bottom of Atlantic.
Well, that was a wash. Still, if the gargoyles are up, the rest of the nightlife can't be far behind. Soon the vampires will be out to pick fights, cause mischief, and maybe sneak a quick suck off a passed out drunk. Speaking of which, there's a guy passed out on the bench over there, but what's that floating above him? Is that the number 7?
Oh, hello there.
You can see me?
Of course. Ghosts and dream demons walk within the same plane of existence, didn't you know?
No, it's my first day.
Well, why don't I introduce you to my friends?
No, I think I'm good.
Oh, what's wrong? Don't you trust lucky number 7?
Wow, what a freak. I thought the vampires were shady. Well, as long as I don't meet anyone as intense as that thing, I'll rest easy. Oh, what's this? Cacanomicon Comedy Club?
So my friend gets us these tickets to go dune buggy in the Glass Desert, right? So I says yes, because I like to go out and get my bones bleached. But get this, there's one spare. So she says to me, why don't we bring your friend Malik the Insatiable along? And these rides are scheduled for like 8 AM in the morning. So I say, I don't know, it might be a little early for him. He's on a liquid diet, if you know what I mean. Then she says, I didn't know Malik the Insatiable was a vampire. I'm like, vampire? No, he's a freaking alcoholic. That wasn't a joke. We're actually very worried about him. Yeah, alright, you bunch of sociopaths. I've been the skeletal remains of Roy Dirkhope, and now I return to my not-so-eternal reward.
That was pretty good. Although I don't think I'd come here much. According to the schedule, all they have is this Dirkhope guy and some guy called Bill Pistine that they just cycle through every night.
Well, duh, you try running a club that only features dead comedians.
Yeah!
The amount of money they give my family just to keep my remains alone could pay off my old gambling debts. Just goes to show what a degree of necromancy will get you. It's either this, or working in Hollywood trying to summon Walt Disney's ghost.
Necromancers? Do you think they can help me find out who I was?
Sorry, kid. It's a lot of work just to bring the dead back to life. So unless you were a marketable celebrity, they don't waste their breath. I mean, have you seen the cost of a can of breath?
Canned breath?
Yeah, during the revival process, they shoot it into your mouth. It's the one thing I can still taste after 12 years.
Oh. How is it?
Oh, it's awful. It's like being force-fed aerosol backwash.
Ew.
Between the two of us, I think you're the lucky one. Oh, looks like it's time for me to go. Sorry, kid, but remember, I'll be here all week.
Well, at least I'm not alone. Maybe I could find a haunted house with an occupancy and some roommates. But where would I even start looking? And I do mean haunted by ghosts, not history or any of that crap. Damn it.
Hey there, big guy. You look like you got a lot of blood to spare.
Oh shit, those are vampires. They're jumping that guy. I gotta do something.
So how about you stick that neck out and let us...
Huh?
You just poke me in the eye, dick. We were just gonna leave you half drunk in a gutter, but now we're gonna have to teach you a lesson about respect.
Oh my god.
My face. What did you do to me? It's melting.
37%.
What?
That's how much water makes up the heart and brain of the average adult human.
Oh my god, this guy's huge. I mean, he's dressed kind of weird. He looks like a Buddhist monk that got possessed by the ghost of Jimmy Buffett.
83% for the lungs, 64% in the skin, 79% for the muscles and kidneys. Even the bones consist of 31% water.
Oh, just spill it out, will you? My face is burning.
Overall, the average adult human consists of 60% water, and as a former human yourself, that percentage has not changed. As a priest, I have the ability to bless water so that it can be used as a weapon against creatures such as you, so I harness this power and use it to bless the water that makes up your very body.
What?
Your unholy form is rejecting itself, melting apart at the contradiction.
That's fucking stupid. Okay, I'm sorry. They'll fix me.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. You made your choice when you lashed out against a bystander. You are already dead.
Yeah, I know I'm already dead. I'm a vampire.
No, I mean, you're dead, you're re-dead. Just go in peace.
Well, that was brutal and disgusting. You know, I don't think I've ever been this happy to not feel the rain on my face.
Next time, stick to your blood bags, you fag swindlers. Ugh, I really choked at the end there. You can come out now, wayward spirit. I have no ill will towards you.
Oh, great. What are you supposed to be, an angel?
Ha! No. I am trained in the art of exorcism. It allows me to bless my vision to see wandering shades such as yourself.
Oh. Wait, given that last demonstration, does that mean you poke yourself in the eyes to see ghosts?
No. No, that would be silly.
Wait, does this mean you can exorcise me?
Of course. Do you want to be exorcised?
I don't know. I don't remember anything, so it's not like I have unfinished business. But at the same time, I don't feel like I can leave.
Well, it's always best left until you're perfectly sure. Until then, there's plenty of ways for you to amuse yourself.
I mean, yeah, I've done a bunch just today alone, but even just doing the same thing over and over again is going to get real stale within probably less than a week.
Well, as an exorcist, it is my duty to help spirits such as yourself move on. How about I supply you a place to stay?
Oh, thank you.
And if you get bored, there's some jobs you can help me with.
What kind of jobs?
Espionage.
Huh?
I need someone to spy on the vampire court, so I can bring them to justice for their crimes.
I'm sorry, but isn't the vampire court's job to stop vampires from attacking people?
Well, you saw what happened tonight. Clearly it isn't working.
I guess not.
And that is a common misconception. The vampire court does not exist to save humans from vampires, but to protect vampires from slayers. When vampires first arrived in the summer of 23, they were thought unstoppable, but that was quickly disproven, and so they created the vampire courts to keep hold of whatever's left of their influence.
I guess that makes sense, but still, it's mainly fledglings that cause a lot of the trouble.
True, although they still chose to sit back while they ran rampant for those 3 months, only doing anything when their power was threatened.
You bring up a good point. Yeah, I think I can do this. I mean, it sounds pretty thrilling, and you're pretty easy on the eyes.
What?
I said I find you very attractive.
Oh, thank you. So, we have a deal then?
Yeah, I'll be your spying spook.
Good. The name is Mazin Superior.
Aspectu Auditus.
That sounds like some Harry Potter shit.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it does.
The name is fine. I didn't mean to offend.
No, I'm glad you pointed that out. I kind of hate it now. You know, I'll come up with another name later.
Okay.
So I learned this nice little trick with the magazine rack at the bodega. If I stick my head in just right, I can make out at least one of the pages. Good thing too. I was afraid that I'd run out of covers and I would have to start reading the ingredients off the crisp packets.
Oh my god, Peter Lorre's dead.
It's been a whole week, and I've gotten into these nice little daily habits. I finished that manga with my reading partner last Friday, so hopefully we'll be starting something new. I heard the Cacanonomicon ended their legal proceedings, and now have the rights to Neddy Poncinelli's ghost. Good thing too, I was getting tired of Bill Pishstein talking smack about his wife. Although, if I was denied peace because my partner became a lich and captured my soul in her phylactery, I'd be pretty mad too. Got my first spy mission from Marzin tonight, after the show. Apparently the court has a joint meeting with the other city superpowers about the whole demon problem. Should be an interesting evening.